part two of the Veda Austin combo. So the other day, I was asking, my higher self after that video that I first came across again on Veda's work with water, whether or not if she was getting such amazing response from just putting one word under the petri dish, what was she getting if she asked questions and put it under the water, right? And so I found an interview where she did ask the water, well, who are you? And the water responded, I am. So that was pretty profound. I love that. I love that, this is even a thing because it proves that what we are putting out and broadcasting from our field in forms of thought, in forms of words, in forms of any communication with self or others is being imprinted upon the waters. And we are the waters. We are 80 to 90% water. So it's a beautiful, beautiful work she does. I highly recommend that you seek out some interviews with her to kind of see for yourself what I'm talking about, because when you start realizing that water behaves this way, then you start realizing how powerful you are. I know that it's helped me along my journey. I ran across Dr. Emoto's work back in the early 2000s. I saw the documentary, What the Bleep Do We Know, all about his work and about the power of water. Um, and one other thing that I want to share, she said that when she owned a healing facility in New Zealand years ago, that she would have her clients imagine any unhealed or unlooked at shadow in their life as a ice wall around their heart. So any trauma, anything at all. And then she'd have them imagine the sun smiling on their heart and melting that ice. And every single time, she said, the clients would say, I have to go to the bathroom. I didn't even drink anything. I have to go to the bathroom. And they'd be in there for long periods of time. She said they'd come back like, that was like a really long pee. I'm sorry. Release. That's how powerful we are. That you can imagine that and then have a direct response like that. And that's what I'm saying, is that this imagery that we hold is our God state. That imagination is the Christ consciousness within you. It's just plain and simple. I've had it work too many times. I've had it come about over and over and over. And every single time it's magical. Every single time I'm so in gratitude for it. But I hope you can see the validity of imagination now. I hope you can see how pertinent it is for your life. And then I also hope you can see how programmed we are, because when you try to start actually being intentional with what you're visualizing and what you're speaking about, ooh, the ego, oh, it gets so set in its ways. You'll start seeing the program. But only when you see it can you start reprogramming it. So if you need help, I'm here. I love this. This is my passion in life. And I love holding people accountable to this work because it's the greatest gift you can give yourself, is the gift of accountability to change, to switching the narrative, to making a choice that this is not the version of life that is my birthright. Anything with God, right? Anything is possible. And you're the embodiment of that. I love you.